name is Jill Sechi. I'm a registered dietitian and the owner of Wellness Coaching and Nutrition Therapy. Today we're going to talk about intuitive eating and what is it and what it's not. So intuitive eating is very, very complex. It's a very important concept to understand, especially if you've been in the diet world for a long time or feeling that your relationship with food maybe isn't where you want it to be. So if you're not quite sure, as we talk about this today, if you're ready for this, which many are not, please visit us and we can help you get on that road to becoming an intuitive eater. But intuitive eating basically means that you have really good attunement with your body and what food choices you want. So as we get older and we learn about nutrition and those types of things. So our brain really helps us understand what we need to be fueling ourselves. So carbohydrate, protein, and fat, for example, in our diets. But when someone is really attuned with their eating, they are able to gauge how hungry they are and also what sounds good and tastes good to them, that satisfaction piece. And as they eat, they're able to not overfuel themselves and oftentimes not underfuel themselves. And there's no black and white answers here. I mean, everyone undereats and overeats at times. But with intuitive eating, I would say it's kind of like you're a piano player and you walk in a room and someone's playing the piano and you're a concert pianist. You know the piano, that is your instrument. You know it really well. And you're hearing this person play and you're picking up that they don't quite know the music very well or they don't, maybe the piano's a little bit out of tune. And so those are two concepts of intuitive eating that, you can tolerate the C note being off a little bit, but then it kind of like really starts to bother you. So of course, at times when we eat, we're going to eat things that aren't the most enjoyable just because we need to fuel our body. We're hungry, so this piano player maybe is playing the piano and they didn't get a chance to get the tuner to come in, but they still need to practice their piano and they know that C note's off. But generally after a while, that doesn't sound good to our brain and our body. And so that allows you to go back into the food you enjoy. So intuitive eating, the concept has been, as you're born, everyone's born with intuitive eating, but we learn to disregard that a lot of times through our schedules and structures and of course social media and influence of, what you should eat and shouldn't eat. But generally we're all born with it and we're not broken. And so we sometimes have to relearn that. So there's a great book by Evelyn Tribole that there's a workbook that she has, 10 principles that you have to move through in order to become an intuitive eater. So if you're not familiar with that, that may be a great book to review and read. But again, if you have been in the diet world or you struggle with an eating disorder or really disordered eating, intuitive eating is not appropriate to start. So if you're in that category, do not get that book because it can really mislead you into what the crux and the beauty of intuitive eating is. So you really would encourage you to work with a registered dietitian to help you get to that point, and you will as you get treatment. But if you are ready for it, that's a great book to start with. And here at Wellness Coaching Nutrition Therapy, we're very open to supporting you on that journey as well. So for more information, please visit our website at www.wcnnt.com and have a great day.